This is just a quick freakout video. I've never done anything like this before, but Sabaa Tahir has just released her new title and cover for the fourth and final book in her series, An Ember in the Ashes, and I'm here for it. So here it is. It is a sky beyond the storm, and it is beautiful. I haven't been able to talk about it much, although I've mentioned her on my channel before. Sabaa Tahir is one of my favorite newish authors. I love her prose, her literature, her characters, her world building, her magic, all of it combined is so good. I've read the first 3 books in An Ember in the Ashes series, and it blew me away. The fourth and final entry is coming out later this year, and she just released the cover and the title, and I've never been excited about a new cover and title before. I never have, and maybe I will be more now, but I saw the countdown and then I was waiting for the days, and then on the hour, I messaged her and I was like, where is it? Where is it? Why isn't it here? And then it finally showed up, and it's absolutely amazing. It's in line with all of the other ones that she's released. I wanted to just take a quick look at it. I don't know, I'm not finding anyone else on YouTube that's actually talking about it, and most of you won't care, but if you just bear with me just a little bit, I'll try to do it spoiler light, but that's gonna be somewhat impossible. Okay, so I'm looking at the cover here, so my eyes might be down just a little bit, but on the front, we see the 2 characters. We see Leia, of course, and we see Elias, the soul catcher. And Elias is brooding. If you just look from cover to cover, he gets more brooding and sad and whatever other emotions are there. You don't see much of his face. You've got his nose, his chin, and his lips. That's about all that you get here. And so he's not who he used to be. We'll just say that. And he's hooded, dark figure. The only thing of note here is that he is holding in his right hand what seems to be a bracer, which I think is probably a connection back to Leia, who is the other character here. We see Leia, who is armored up, ready for battle, holding a Reaper's scythe, and she looks fierce as ever. And she's always looked fierce, but on the very first cover, you see her kind of in very modest clothing, not holding any kind of weaponry. And then here at the end, on the final one, she is ready to go to war. Her hair is long and as beautiful as ever, and she just looks fierce. I'm not being able to read any more on the cover outside of those few things that I mentioned. Sabaa did message me on Instagram. We're best friends, by the way. But she did say that there are, I'll try to put up a little image, that there are some Easter eggs, or a lot of Easter eggs here in the image. And I'm sure she's talking about the thing that Elias is holding, maybe something about the Reaper's scythe. The bottom of the Reaper's scythe seems to speak, but I don't know about what. There might be some other things there. I'm not catching them all. This is the cover, and it's beautiful. I guess the last thing that you do notice is that there is not a third character on this cover. On the last 2 covers, I believe, there was Elias and Leia and Helene, and she is no longer here. She's still in the story, but not here. It's called The Sky Beyond the Storm, which does provide at least a little bit of hope, to me at least, because the storm is what's dangerous, but there is a sky afterwards that is somewhat ominous, but is at the same time peaceful. And this title, Sabaa said, was given to her by one of her sons, just a little bit before the release of the title and the cover. So that's super cool. It's set to be released December 1st, 2020. She's already done with the book, so I don't think anything's going to be holding it back. I'm super, super excited for this release. Well, there it is, A Sky in the Storm, December 1st, 2020. If you haven't read any of the books in An Ember in the Ashes series so far, you've got time. Read the first 3, and then you'll be able to finish that in enough time for the epic conclusion here at the end of this year. Really, really excited for it. The cover looks absolutely incredible. Sabaa, thanks for introducing us to this world inside of your head. and congratulations on completing your first ever series. I'm excited for what's next. If you've read any Ember in the Ashes, please let's talk about it and geek out together below in the comments section. If you haven't clicked like yet, like this video, subscribe, join the Dragon Army, and share this video with someone that you think might like the content, and we'll see you in the next video.